Hello BBs, welcome to my channel. I just thought I'd do a everyday makeup look for you guys today. So I'll just be showing you what I wear most days, and I'm not in any way, of course, a professional makeup artist. This is just like what I like to look like. So this is the makeup that I use most days. It's mostly organic products and stuff that I get at Whole Foods and stuff like that. I have a lot of allergies, so unfortunately that's just what I have to do. I use the Gabriel Cosmetics foundation in the color Pale Ivory, and I use this beauty blender, which I think is actually a dupe. I got it at Kohl's. I just like to blot it on here. I know people usually put it on their hand, but I feel like you waste product that way. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, and then I just sort of blend it together. I'm just using the viewfinder to do my makeup, so it's like pretty hard to tell what I'm doing. And then this is the Gabriel Cosmetics concealer in the color Light. I use it under my under eyes, of course, and then on my chin, which is kind of an acne problem spot. And then I put it on my nose and forehead, kind of like a highlighter. Yeah, just to brighten those areas and even out my freckles a little bit and stuff. Ooh, there's some in my hair. But yeah, that's pretty much it for concealer for me. I just use my hands to blend, nothing fancy. Oops, I forgot to put my primer on, but I usually use that Zuzu color correcting primer. Oh well. Anyway, around this point I usually use a moisturizer. I like the EOS mint flavor. I find it really good and I'm just kind of addicted to it, honestly. But it's a good thing to do to prime your lips if you're going to put on a lip color. And now for eyes, I use this dollar store blush, actually, the darker color on that palette. I just found that I wasn't allergic to it, so I was like, hey, may as well, but it's kind of pretty shitty, like it doesn't go on that well, and it's not very pigmented, but I really like the color. And it's just so hard for me to find stuff I'm not allergic to. I really want the Naked palette because I can actually use that, but that's expensive. This brush is just a Sephora brush. It's just like one of their basic ones. I think it was like 15 bucks or something. It's a blending brush, and I just start with it at the inner corner of my eye and try to blend out. I did not do a very good job, but I'll come back for that later actually. This is one of the Mineral Fusion eyeshadow trios. I think the palette is called Fragile. I can't tell if that's the name of it or if it just says that on the back, but it is pretty fragile because actually it is missing a color on the inside. There, yeah, you can see. But I just use the dark color as an eyebrow shadow. Sometimes I use it as an eyeshadow too when I am not wearing pink, and so I don't want this blush color. But I just start with this angled brush, which is also from Sephora and about the same price. And I start with the bottom. I never do a hard line on the top, just on the bottom. And then I kind of do a square inner corner and try to fill it in. I have pretty thick brows, but they're like not very dark, so my goal here is usually just to make them look a little bit more even in shape. And then moving on to the other side and praying to God that they're even. At all even. I often have to kind of clean up the edges. Now I'm going back in and blending the eyeshadow because I realized that it just was not working. And that probably just has a lot to do with the quality of the product, but that's what I got. It looks a little better now. Yay, time for eyeliner. I, like every other basic bitch on the internet, use the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the color Charcoal. And unlike other basic bitches on the internet, I'm actually terrible at it, but I have really hooded eyes, and I don't know, they just crease a lot. It's really frustrating. So I do what I can. Now going in with the Zuzu mascara in the color Onyx. I mean, seriously, how many ways can they find to say the color black? But yeah, I have pretty long eyelashes, so I find I don't really need like a super crazy mascara. I just like them to be a bit darker and more present. Now onto lips. I'm going in with the lip liner, the Zuzu lip liner in the color Innocence. I just put it all over my lips. It actually almost looks just like a matte liquid liner when it's done to me, and I think it's a really cute color. I keep being like, I should just wear this lip liner by itself, but that is not what I'm doing today, and that's also not what I've ever done before. Anyway, now for lips. I use this lip gloss by Gabriel Cosmetics as well in the color Venus. I really like it. It's like a terracotta rust color. I think it looks pretty similar to my natural coloring, but it's just like a bit darker and more intense. So I really like to wear it, yay! Yeah, so that's it. I think it's a good look for a glasses wearer because the bold eye is still shown, even though, you know, my frames kind of dominate my face. Anyway, thanks for watching. I had a good time with y'all. Hope you come back soon.